Hello, hello. Welcome to my 2023 yearly bullet journal setup. I had planned on doing something a little more minimalist, a little more cozy to match the cover, but it's like there's these two sides of me that are constantly in conflict, and it's like minimalist stuff and maximalist, and usually the maximalist extra side of me wins out. And so with that being said, let's get started. Grab a drink, grab some snacks, or if you're planning, go ahead and grab your supplies and let's get groovy. So if you saw my last video, you will have seen just kind of a flip through of this Archer and Olive A5 notebook. This was in collaboration with the Greater Good. I linked her profile down in the description. If you saw my last video too, of my flip through, you'll know that I always start with this quote from Kurt Vonnegut. So it goes, just because whenever I was starting bullet journaling back in 2020, I didn't know how to start. And so I've just always liked this quote. And so it's just become kind of a trending theme throughout the start of my bullet journals. This setup took so long only because I wasn't used to doing this sort of lettering. Whenever I bullet journal, a lot of the time I usually just kind of go with the flow on block lettering. If and when I do it, I often do a lot of cursive, and so I should have just done the rest of my spreads like how I did my name here. I didn't sketch out my name. And I think that would have saved me a lot of time because I did this kind of, I guess I would say it's retro, but this retro serif font, and I just tried to, well, I did sketch out all of the letters, and it was just very tedious, but I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. I don't normally do, or I haven't done, just the single You're at a Glance page in a while, but I will say that I've already referenced it quite a bit coming into this new year, so I'm really glad I decided to go with that. I really wanted this spread, or these spreads, to be warm, so still following that. Like the cover, it's a cup of coffee, it's warm, it's cozy, but just adding a little bit of funk to it. Clearly I went with a bit of a retro theme, and I had a lot of these floral and wavy designs, and it was a lot of fun. I just always find these wavy fill-ins to be so satisfying, and I had a lot of fun creating these. So moving on to my future log, as you can see, I am filling in each color rather than each month, and I I did this because I didn't want it to look too uniform, but the problem with this is it took so long to fill out. So this reflection page is based on Pippa's art. She does this in her bullet journal, and I have just really enjoyed it. I started using it last year, and so in the corners I'm going to put some pictures from 2022, but I really like looking back and seeing kind of how my year went and what all I learned. I'm not very good at keeping up with monthly reviews, and so to just kind of take inventory of my year as a whole really helps me not to get too wrapped up in the little details of the month to month. So my goals page ended up being not as decorated as my other pages, and I really like that, honestly. A lot of my other pages have a lot going on, and so my goals page and even my to-do page don't really have too much decoration. I did end up adding in some florals, but you'll see that here pretty soon. Oh, and the memories page, I really love this. So I decided to stick with just the one page for memories, and I really like this retro, I don't know, not necessarily line art, but I like the color blocking here, and it was super satisfying to fill out. So that's just a standard gifts and wish list page. I like to do a verse for each half of the year, and so something that I want more of this year is joy. So we have those who look to him for help will be radiant with joy. No shadow of shame will darken their faces. So that's from Psalm 34:5. I don't really know what I was doing with this sun. I knew I wanted to incorporate a sun since, you know, it's talking about radiant with joy in this verse. I can't say I love it, but it still looks cute, so can't be too mad about that. Coming up are my video ideas and it's just kind of a hodgepodge page. It's got like a playlist. I'm going to add in some affirmations and a prayer for this new year. But a lot of my footage got deleted because videos, and especially because this took so long to record, it took up a lot of my phone storage, so that was kind of a bummer. But we're here at the end of my setup for the year, so here is the final flip through of my 2023 journal setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really had a lot of fun, even if it was tedious. I really like this color scheme and the vintage retro. I've just been really enjoying this color palette lately. My daughter's room even has kind of this vintage floral look to it, so And I'm already planning her first birthday party and what kind of theme I want her to have, and this will probably be it if we're being honest. So thank you guys for following along, and I know this is a little late, but better late than never. I hope this is able to give you some inspiration for even your future bullet journal. Thank you so much if you've watched here until the end. Let me know down in the comments if you would like to reflect on 2022 with me, or even set up some goals for 2023. Another thing too, I'm not big on social media, but I do have a Pinterest, and so I will put that right here. If that's something that you're interested in, I'd love to chat with you. And I just wanted to let you know that I've already got so many ideas for February, and I'm really excited to share them with you. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.